Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got in front of us the soldier we most recently rescued, Advent Horizon. I guess you could say that our soldiers that we rescue are in deep cover because their looks has totally changed. Now that we're officially introducing them, they're back into their normal look. So welcome aboard Advent Horizon. Whether you want it or not, you are now a sharpshooter, because that's who we rescued, and that is now you. So let's just get in here and get your promotions out of the way, because you do come in as a corporal. I've kind of picked out and give you more the damage build with a couple choices here and there. Let's go pick it. We always start with, on these builds, deaths from above, in an effort to maximize our damage, and center mass is next, because your aim is decent. You don't need the little aim boost that damn good ground gives us. So I think we'll just go down here to center mass and play it that way. As far as XCom row perks, nothing overwhelming that we had here. The one I figured I liked the best was this one. Your ranged attack gains 10 aim, 10 crit against targets that are at full health. I like that, actually. I've never really used it, and I'm looking forward to it. And lesser perks that can go with it, because you only have low combat intelligence, which gets you up to about 39 accumulated excess AP, which really only allows us to pick another 10. I still marked formidable anyway because, you know, extra protection, that can't hurt. So if we can find a way to get to that, and it works. Otherwise, the one that we could probably afford is one of these two. A smoke grenade doesn't tickle my fancy, and survival instinct, well, hopefully you don't ever have to experience it, but it gives you 20 plus 20 defense and plus 20 crit chance when you're injured. So I've marked those two as the prime ones, and this one is a, well, maybe just in case if we're lucky somehow and we end up with enough XCom AP to afford it. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So welcome to the team, Advent Horizon. There you go. So really it's up to us now to get out there. One nice little thing, looking in here now, we got a lot of folks available. We only have 2 wounded anymore, 6 days and 11 days, Gravedigger and Sectoid. That's it. So we're getting down there as far as getting our soldiers back and really having a nice sized squad to be able to start doing things. Oh, and looky here. Oh, I like this one. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Mexico have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. So 2 days to get our new Resistance contact. I think we're +1 right now. This would make 2 more regions that we are havens that we would be able to contact now without even building the excess building. So that's kind of lucky. We can save money and still expand. So there you go. I'm not going to investigate it right away because what I think is important, what do we got? We're only halfway infiltrated down here, so we got some time to kill.
Deceitful traitors who have left the surface of the Elders are known to reside nearby. You would do well to distance yourself from these feckless creatures.
He found a way to work in feckless to his sentence, so I admire him for that. But I think what we'll do, since we don't have any other missions going right now, I think before we pick up, hopefully, the alien alloys too, before it disappears, and this extra contact, I'd like to get a mission or 2 infiltrated as we wait for the assault coming up. So let's get that going. Oh, well, that was fast. Where is this location you speak of? Wow. And it also comes with Undying Loyalty, that wonderful dark event that we picked up. We don't know what kind of voodoo magic the enemy is playing with, but we have heard reports that their units are coming back from the dead. When you take the enemy down, make sure they stay down. And there's also high explosives down here. Now this is a full salvage mission, and it's a crap timer. But do I have a way to get her done? I don't know. It would end up coming ahead of the assault. Let's just get in here and see what I can put together. I can over-infiltrate too, but one day. One day. I don't know that we can make it work, but let's get in here and take a look. Drummix wants us to make it work, but we'll come back and I'll take a look at what we think we can do here and see what we can make work. Okay, as you probably suspected, no, we can't get it done. I put together a larger team, a team of 5, just to see under-infiltrated what the enemy count was be. It's in the 40s, and we would no longer be concealed going in because it requires 100% infiltration. And it was a nice, solid, good team, but we just can't do it. Even going in solo, try and pick them off solo, which would be impossible. We can only infiltrate within 2 days, so we would not have concealed start, and we'd still have 34 to 36 enemies. So just to show you what we're looking at, and it's a shame because, oh baby, you know, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. Oh baby, would it have been nice. So let's just keep scanning over here. Maybe we'll get a slightly better timer coming up, I would hope. Oh, we finished officer training for Teddy Husky Good Boy. And I'm wondering if we'll be able to welcome back. Let's carry on, but I wonder if we have another officer, we could get into training right away. And is this where the officer is? Yes. I'm kind of leaning towards, I was thinking Alexei Frog, a concealment shinobi, makes, or can, in my mind, make a nice officer because he's in concealment so much of the mission, and he can command from concealment. So I'm kind of leaning towards throwing you in the training program, Frog, and we'll focus on focus fire. That's a lot of focus, but we're gonna do it. And let's get back out there and see if we can find a mission with better than a 1-day timer. Let's go, guys. And we also got some bond training complete. Welcome back, Machine Hater and Coach. Once again, I'm wondering, do we have another bond pair?
No new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Do we have another bond pair? And we do. Drumix and a Blue Jay. So you guys are in. 3 days, it says, for advanced level 2 bonds. I like the idea of that. And we still have Anaconda Chen out there for, even though we now put another shinobi, 2 shinobis are out, but we still got Anaconda Chen for shinobi duties. I think we're down to her being our last one, so we'll have to pick and choose the right spot to put her if an appropriate mission should pop up. Let's see if this is the one. I like the timer, and I like getting a scientist, and what the heck, it's a lib chain mission, but it gets us a scientist. It's been a while since we've picked up a scientist. I was even debating one of 2 things. We needed to expand the lab, or we needed to pick up and maybe go to the black market for a new scientist, but this would check those boxes. And unfortunately, we still have Undying Loyalty as a dark event for however much longer that's going to be here. So we have that to deal with, but a 7-day timer, pretty dang good in my book. So we're going to get down here for another team to check out and see if we can get this done. Here's the wannabes that really want to go out on the mission, but we'll clear and we will be right back with the team. Alright, so we got a team put together for this one, and it is Anaconda Chen leading it off as our shinobi. This is a revealed start where we have to escort the scientist off the map. So we do need, really counting on a shinobi to help us find our way through the path of least resistance is what we'll be looking for. Her bondmate, Spesh McList, is going to be along. We're going to try rebuilding that bond and keeping it strong after that unfortunate incident a while back, which we shall not mention anymore. And it's good to see these 2 out and together again. So then we come with Marcus Nameless Joy coming out as our psyop for this particular one. I lowered him down. I actually gave him the mag rifle he was carrying over to Shiny Goblin Zubat. It just felt more appropriate over there, and I lightened you down to an SMG and gave you a pistol. Now, we don't have any pistol perks, so you might say that's kind of silly, I know, but we're going to be focusing on using your psi abilities as your primary way of helping us today. But so I just wanted to get the pistol equipped so we can start looking at potential perks that might work for us to kind of dovetail, because that's kind of the look you were wanting anyway. You were kind of wanting that pistol look anyway, so we decided to give it to you for this mission. And then Shiny, you got the AP ammo, you got the heaviest hitting gun on this, so I'm counting on you to be able to hit just a little bit. Robbie's also coming out for what I believe is maybe your second mission now with the scatter ray, and also the ability of lightning reflexes, which being a scene team trying to escort a scientist could come in handy for any overwatches they set. And then if they get themselves into any awkward positions, we got at least a couple grenades with you, Paul Forrest Reynolds. And if, I guess you could say, the sectoids show up, we have a way to potentially halt what they like to do, some of their psi shenanigans. So there's the team going out. I think it'll be good enough. I hope it'll be good enough against a very light 10 to 12, and we can nab ourselves a scientist. We will not have to boost it. We can easily infiltrate with this size squad. I'm happy with a team of 6 going against 10 to 12, I hope. And let's get it infiltrated.
Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Alright, so I gotta fill the Haven back up. I had put Special McList and Anaconda Chen in a couple spots when I had pulled somebody else out, wondering if we could do this supply mission, you know, the full salvage mission, but it didn't work. So we gotta get somebody back in these Havens, just so we have some advisors. So let's get that done. Quickly. And right off the bat, we got some folks in bond training. Now we'll just put Maltese and Max back into these areas until we need you on a mission, which could happen in 2 seconds. You never know. And there, we got the bond mates covering duty as Haven advisors. So all the Havens should be recovered now. Everybody, I don't know, are we near the end of the month? Because that's the time I set. And we're at June 24th, so we got a little more time to stay active, trying to recruit and build this Haven up. We're at 9 already, which is not bad. We would like to get it as close to 13 as possible before this completes. And we are looking at recruiting over here. We've got it back up to 7, so considering it was down at 4 at one point, where the recruitment drive is going well, and over here everybody's on infiltration, because this is where we want to find one more mission if we can. Guerrilla Ops, what kind of ops do we have here now? Oh, 3 days. I don't like a 3-day timer. I would love to do a smash and grab, and it looks like the enemy count has gone down. Are we back down to force level 2 now? But I just can't squeeze in a team to do this, and I'm not going to over-infiltrate just for this mission. So, sucky timer. We got a decent one on the lib chain, but we did not get a good one here. So let's try another. And our psionic training has completed. Kenneth, Archangel, Colette, congratulations on coming out of the purple tube. We'll carry on. In fact, let's go to the Psi Lab, and let's get into the armory. And what kind of funds do we have? If I pick recruit, I could actually recruit Tiber Azure to put you in the tube, and you would be the last tube. That means only the boy is out there as far as viewer characters that we have yet to recruit. And maybe we can find a jailbreak somewhere and bring you on board sooner rather than later and not have to pay for you. So this is gonna be probably the last recruit I ever have to purchase at this point. So let's get the recruitment done and get you also in the tube, Tiber. And where are we? Open soldier, there you are. And you are in the tube for a 4-day spell. So we got plenty of psyops, and I'm not gonna send in a scientist at this point. I don't think I need to. I got enough psyops available that we can afford to go with normal timers to get everybody else trained, at least at this point. Let's get back out there, see if we can find a mission. Alright, we got a new recruit to New Mexico and a new recruit. Oh, so we got a couple recruits, so let's see if we can put them to use. So we're up to 8 here, and we can keep them on recruit a little bit longer. Right there. And down here. Okay, we're up to 10 now. It is June 26th. We could still keep everybody on recruit over here. maybe we can get this a little larger, this haven over here. Let's find out. All right, now we'll come back up here and scan and see if we can find one more mission before that headquarters thing explodes upon us. And our bond training has finished. We'll take a quick look and just make sure there's no other bonds that we can get trained at the moment. Let's take a peek. Let's see, have bonds over here? Yeah, we have no more trainees for a bond level improvement. So we're as good as we can get on the bond levels at the moment. Either people are infiltrated or we just haven't built up the next levels yet. So it's nice to know we're caught up on something here. Nice to know. Let's get back out there and scan. June 27th now. We got to remember by June 30th, we got to switch those in the havens where things are a little high, like this one's just a tad high. And see, we're back up to strength 3 now over here too, because we didn't stop that resupply or whatever it was. Troop column, I can't even remember what it was now. They had the crap timer. So let's just get scanning right here. And we got a great timer, and it is just what I was kind of hoping. We have resistance personnel, we have rookies, at least one rookie. So that would be the boy. We might as well name that rookie the boy. I wonder how he will be disguised as we get in here to rescue him. I think with a 9-day timer, we can get a nice team out there versus 10 to 12 to get this done. Operation Cold Crown. So let's just jump in here. It looks like the sit rep is not working right now. About, you know, when people die, they may awaken kind of a thing. So that's a good news. Let's get a team put together. And as usual, I will be right back as we pick out this all-important team so we can grow this haven and at the same time get our last rookie onto the team as far as a viewer character is concerned. I'm excited about that. All right, we were able to put together a full team of 6 as I expected with that amazing timer. So we got Drummix leading the way as our Shinobi. His bond mate Blue Jay is also going out with our Lone Gauntlet Mark II and his laser Sten gun. So it's good to see you guys out in the field again. We got another bond pair going out that we haven't seen in a little while. Commander and Nefertiti No Relation Jones are going out. Laser cannon, scatter ray. So we still, even with our big headquarter assault, we got a fair amount of laser weapons out there to help us out. Justine Richards, you're going to get out there, get a little more training to hopefully throw you back in the tube to get some more skills. But you're going to try focusing on your psi abilities that you have so far. We gave you a regular assault rifle, just so if we have to, you're going to be available for a shot or two in between cooldowns. And then Advent Horizon. Welcome out on this mission. It's a regular sniper rifle, but you have AP ammo, and you have extra crit chance with your laser sight, automatic reload, so I expect you to be actively helping us out. And since you're unusually speedy for a sharpshooter, I threw a med kit on you because I don't need my sharpshooters to be super speedy, I don't think. And that way we just have it for backup just in case. And there we go. We got everybody ready to go. I did throw some extra will onto Justine, and I think that's really the only extra special things we have out there that I haven't mentioned. So let's get this infiltration going and get ourselves our final viewer character at the end of this one.
Sky Ranger
Squad green to deploy.
All right, let's start our infiltration. All right, now I feel like we've got enough infiltrations going. And look at that, we lost our alloys. I took too much time getting the infiltrations, but I think that was more important. So I'm not really going to get another infiltration going. I'll keep that in reserve in case something happens to pop up. How close are we down here? 83%, so that won't be much long. So I think now I will take our Sky Ranger over here and check out this airstrip and the resistance contacts that it may bring. So let's go get this checked out. Fortunately, our alloys, at least at the moment, were okay, so it's not the end of the world that we didn't get there in time. I felt this was more important for us.
Avenger plotting new course.
Uh-oh. We got one hell of a dark event that we got to worry about now. In fact, it's going to force me to try and keep certain soldiers maybe run one less mission than I normally would, so we have some decent help in the background and available should this thing find us. It's not a guarantee on this particular dark event that it finds us, but it sure seems to happen more often than it doesn't. So we got to be ready. In fact, it would be nice if on the upcoming
remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
It's close. So the UFO is looking for us. The UFO is hunting for us, and we are sitting right here. So it would be nice if we could get this done, and then we're almost ready to do it. Gain some. I think what would be helpful is getting some drone wrecks to help us move a little further in what we're able to do and unlock some things like the extra turrets that we can unlock as a building in our Avenger, and well, you name it. We just need everything. I'm not. Why should I bother getting specific now? But with this thing flying around, oh so near us, we need to see about preparing for it just in case. And what was that? Oh, does that mean no? We're not ready for the assault. Something dinged, and I didn't see a pop-up. Oh, and now we have an incoming message from the Resistance. Let's take a look. Ah, Faceless! You know, we pick up a Faceless, and here we thought we were going to be doing the big ol' headquarter assault. I'm actually almost grateful, New Australia, for finding the Faceless now, because that means we can start next episode with the headquarter assault instead of all this stuff ahead of it. So I can't remember who I put down here, but we have somebody down here, or this mission I don't think would have come up. But I'm going to give it a go to see if we can gain some corpses and root out some Faceless. We'll see if it's one or two. So, unauthorized signal from Resistance Haven in New Australia. The advisor and volunteers from the Haven will intercept and eliminate a spy and their Advent handlers at a nearby meeting site. So, let's go pick out a team and get this going.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
And we'll have to come all the way back because we didn't quite get that contact. All right, Operation Summoned Laughter. See, I just summoned my own laughter. In the wilderness of New Australia. Interrupt the meeting between the spy and Advent forces. So I am very excited about doing this mission because I would like some more Advent trooper corpses because they are quite vital in the good ablative that we can build right now. And I really, really would like some more. So let's be successful here. It looks like I have a sniper. Looks like you... The grapevine is what that shadow, that bald head in there looks like. So let's get down there and make this happen. Let's see if you can protect our team in New Australia. All right, we know all about the Advent spy. We got to find the Faceless, their handlers, and take them out. Let's see what our troopers look like that we get. Oh, it looks like this is the one that has a resistance mech also. So we got that on our side.
Positions concealed.
All right, so this will be fun. Anytime you get to mess around with the mech, this will be fun. Okay, so in fact, our last infiltration, I almost brought our Spark out for the first mission, but I held him back. I wanted to get the sniper out there instead. That's whatever. I flipped the coin, and that's the way I went. So we get to play with the mech. So let's kind of get an overview of the map. We got a building over here we got to get to. How far over here do we go? So we got a little, not a ton of space over here. And not a ton of space over here. And I'm not as familiar with this particular map and that building right there. But rendezvous and whatever we got to get done, let's face it, they usually take place near a structure, right? So let's get some folks moving forward. In fact, we'll come down along this fence and use that as cover to move over towards the building. So, Luke Thomas, you're not the Faceless, so let's get going.
Orders received.
And we don't see anything there. So I think I'm just going to move down. We do have Yeah, there's a fair amount of space past the house, so we'll stay behind the fence for now.
Repositioning.
Working on getting eyes on. So for now, we don't see anything. Let's get moving. The good news is, with Max along, with the Grapevine along, and we can get him up high to shoot down from above. That'll be his strength. That's what he's built for. So let's just kind of get everybody else up here.
Proceeding as ordered.
And get set up. Charlotte.
Let's get moving.
Will do. Double time.
Kind of lined up a little bit, aren't we? Just to get this first move going. And the clunky mech. Let's get you going too. And then Max, we'll kind of bring you slightly over here, just because you're going to want to get into that high ground at some point. So let's bring you over here.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's see. So we are all hidden. That's the good news. So why don't we get a look? Well, let's go further forward first, behind the fence.
Soon be done.
And let's kind of angle over here.
Time for a nice walk.
And we're looking okay at the moment. So I'm thinking I will probably, this is not a mission where we often and frequently find a lone drone kind of a thing. So I'm thinking, Max, this may be where we get you, we may not get you up there this time. Well, we could. We could. Do I want to do it on a yellow move? I think we'll just play it this way. We'll bring you here this way first, see if there's anything on this side of the house. I don't expect there to be. And we're going to take a look in the window now, too. And, really, I didn't expect to see anything. So, let's do a little peek a little farther forward. 'Cause I have a feeling, whatever we need to encounter is going to be up there.
Following orders.
And nothing yet. Absolutely nothing yet. So this is about the same level. Let's take this full cover and then
Proceeding as ordered.
Run everybody up as long as it's clear, and it would appear to be clear. So we're still going to hug the fence.
Come on.
There's not a lot of other great cover. I guess we could at least come over here. I'm not too worried about them being in the house because we haven't heard any opening doors, crashing windows.
Moving out.
And that seems to be okay. Let's take a rock.
I'm all over it.
And then our mech. We'll kind of stand and pretend he's a flamingo. How about that? Are you going to be good at that, Mr. Mech? Then maybe they won't notice you.
Huh?
Okay, we hear the first sound cues to give us an indication of where they might be. And so I think now is the time, Max, to get you up high. And we'll get you here for starters.
Rolling.
And we will... Sounds like something's off in that direction. It's the way it sounds. So I guess we'll bring you right here for starters. This turn.
Moving to position.
I doubt we'll quite have vision from there. And this may be the turn that we finally see where they are. Let's find out.
Right.
Well, maybe not.
Time for a nice walk.
Now we do. And they're a little farther over to that side than I expected. Okay. Let's kind of start setting up. So this is a good first pod to take on because there are no Faceless. And to be able to get them out of the way. So we're going to kind of start setting up
Rolling out.
in the best positions we can take. So we can better see how they're going to be moving. And I don't think we necessarily need to be on Overwatch. But at the same time, if we move over a little further to get to really good cover, we might end up finding something elsewhere that we don't want to find.
Repositioning.
But I guess it's better to know now rather than later. So I'm going to bring you here.
Soon be done.
We'll be able to get a good sense of where, and there, we do know where the Faceless are. And it looks like there may be 2 of them along with those 3 sectoids. It looked like I saw 2 citizen-looking guys. So it looks like we're going to be dealing with 2 Faceless. I think that's what we ended up dealing with last time. So this haven that I was excited about getting the numbers up in the haven, I'm not as excited anymore. And we'll have to be careful about how we go loud being in vision right now. We may have to reposition just a little bit.
Okay.
Now, we got a question here as far as how do we want to bring anybody inside? Well, let's give ourselves an option to take cover in the house.
On the move.
And that would involve at least opening the door and giving us access. And we'll start out here because that would allow us some maneuverability. And it wouldn't even be a bad thing if we eventually were able to get up the stairs depending on how they wander. So, in fact, let's just come right here. So we can either go there, go into this room, depending on how they move, or go upstairs. In fact, maybe we send the resistance mech in there too? Don't stomp too loudly. Don't put your foot through the floor. And let's see if we can keep you hidden. And I don't know that I want to move you any farther forward. We'll just overwatch.
All right.
And then see where they go and see how we can possibly set this up. And they're coming right for us. So I don't know how much setup possibilities we're going to have. And I'm worried. Well, fortunately, they didn't move aggressively forward any more than this because this pod's not the moving one. That doesn't seem to be the wandering pod. So I have a chance to take you away, Luke Thomas, or shift people over, maybe get into the house a little more to take advantage of that. And I almost would love to get the spark maybe into this room. So we're going to have some various angled possibilities. Maybe you can get upstairs to help us out. No, not the roof, but up the stairs. So up the stairs, we can get you positioned, but we can't get you... Yeah, anything up to the window is not looking good. Yeah, so probably what we'll do is we'll just kind of set you here so you can get to the window and shoot when things go loud. Besides, you do have a shotgun, so that could be. As a matter of fact, you come with some perks. Hunker down now confirms plus 20 aim and plus 20 good the first shot on the following turn. I wonder if we can move and then still get that wonderful hunker down bonus. So maybe I just move you upstairs and hunker you, and it won't be by the window, obviously. So yeah, well, let's just come over here and hunker, just in case we have the potential for some bonuses. I don't know that that's going to apply once we move. I have a feeling it's hunker and when you shoot from where you are, but you know, we can try it. And your shot does hollow target, so that's good to know. And then, oh, yeah, okay, you have an alloy vest. So I'm going to come up here and hunker. Have you be one of our first shots, depending on how they move. And we'll try that right now.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And let's not hunker till we finish moving, just in case a mistake is made. Now, okay, so I can actually get you here where we have sight. Now, probably as soon as they wander, we won't have sight. So the roof isn't the best angles, especially with them walking so close to the building. Because if they keep going in the direction they are, and the admin officer is at the front as if they're going to keep walking towards us, I almost feel that, doggone it. Because this allows me to see over here where I don't really need to see. I guess I got to play take the chance. Well, you can see something here. Odds are they're going to move, and then we aren't going to get to see them. and this is going to be a waste, and all you'll be able to do is maybe move and holo target. But it's what we got. It's what we got. Let's bring you up here. Well, you know, they could scatter at some point and maybe come back into sight.
Moving.
And before we steady, let's get everybody else set up. Just in case we go loud and that window is closed. So the only way to get you around is I can bring you here.
Moving out.
Now you also have... No, that's not a shotgun. It's a laser rifle. Hot diggity. I guess we bring you right here. Now there's a chance they come right into the house. So maybe we should set up just in case of that with a little Overwatch in here. And then on a blue move you'd still be able to get to the window if we needed you to. When everything goes bang-o crazy. So I almost wanted to call you the name of our spark. Let's... And they can't see in very far through that window. So the only way they're really going to find you is if they come by the window. Let's just set you at the table and overwatch you, Mr. Resistance Mech. And I think I'll keep you there just in case they see the mech. Now I got to get this guy away, like over here, on Overwatch.
Busy as ordered.
Because I do not want anybody in line of sight of these guys so that they become activated. I do not want that. That is not what I desire in the least. So I'm kind of leaning towards... Do I want to... do I have enough in the house? I have someone upstairs. Should I run somebody else into the house to try and get position on these guys, depending on how they scatter? Because I can't really come outside anymore anyway. So maybe what we got to do is get you... Well, I'll tell you what. We'll have you near the window, because once we go live, I'm fine with you breaking through the window, and depending on how they wander towards us, you still may have a shot there.
All right.
And I think this is how we're going to set people up. So it does come down, it boils down now to a little bit of Overwatch. And a hunker there, so we can test out this perk and skill you have.
Roger, holding.
Got it covered.
And I don't know if you have any specialties, but we're going to just Overwatch you. And I think we'll just steady you just in case they wander into your sight. And here we go. Let's see if this is the turn that all heck breaks loose. They're coming for us. I hope the sectoids and the Faceless don't move any closer and continue their little conference. So it looks like we will be able to go live. I'm almost shocked that they did not see our mech. So does anybody, and I'm afraid, unfortunately, way up here, you do not have anybody in sight, Max. Shame, shame, shame. I had a feeling that might happen. So we have to look at how we want to open. Where's our best opening? There's probably someone that we got hidden over here. And let's just start checking out weapons and shots. And that's a regular assault rifle. We got a regular assault rifle. We have a shotgun. So at this range, you're probably not a good opener. We do have grenades. It may end up being a grenade opening here. And yeah, you'd have to come to the window and then they'd see you, no matter what window we came to try and get your benefit. And then it's the mech. So maybe it's a mech opening on the officer. 77%. And we're indoors, so I don't think micro missiles is the way to go, and it'd be nice to save those against other enemies. So let's do a mech opening. There's no like perfect opening with the weaponry we have. So we're gonna try this. And if it misses, they are gonna scatter like crazy and probably take some great positions against us. Let's get this going. Hit, please. Uh-oh. That was a nice old miss. Okay, the Stun Lancer ran a long ways away. And a long ways away is still too far away for us, and we are not going to run over here to flank the dude. So that is going to be a problem with the Stun Lancer. That is going to be one heck of a big problem with the Stun Lancer. So we have to take care of business nearby us. Now, fortunately, we have a shotgun that's going to probably get extra aim. Do I have, maybe, a way to do this? Since they're standing so close together, let's try this out.
Grenade out!
Loot destroyed, loot destroy. Whoa, my lord! Were they next to an explosive? I didn't even notice that we were next to an explosive. So we lost loot. We lost corpses. I might have changed my plan if I had noticed that there was a barrel of explosives standing over there near them. I was not expecting to kill anybody on that one. Oh, baby, I want that back. I want that back. Which means Stun Lancer is going to have to run our gauntlet that we put up right now. Let's see. Is there a way you can see this guy from up here? No. I guess so. We now have to get you into position so we can get a shot next time. There's no blue move to get down there. Make some noise, whatever you have to through a window. Yeah, you're not going to see anybody until I'm going to have to get you here because we're going to need you in position anyway when the rest of it all breaks loose. So Max, get readjusted.
Solid copy.
And Luke. Now we got a lot of sectoids out there. Well, I kind of have a sense that we're going to need some flashbangs coming up. And how? So part of me is saying we should well, maybe what I'll do is we'll do a single grenade to wear him down. I see no explosives. I'm now checking for explosives. We do a single grenade to slow him or injure him, and then we overwatch like crazy and hope we hit. Kind of what I'm thinking is our play on this one.
Sir.
It probably guarantees, and we got a max hit grenade from that individual, so it probably guarantees that they're going to hear us now and move towards us. So we need to take up some nice full cover positions. He's going to be running and gunning for us. We need to overwatch against that, I think. Shall we at least take a look at him? Yeah, let's just make sure there's nothing special here. Yeah, since he doesn't have anything like lightning reflexes or anything like that, we will overwatch against him and just hope beyond hope that we can find a way to stop him.
Watch your step, boyo.
Uh-huh.
And here we go.
Right.
Oh, we have one more. Probably better that I move, since it's a blue move, let's get you down here for your overwatch also. I don't know who he's going to go towards, but that's a lot of us. That's 3 nice overwatch shots that we'll have.
On your order. I'm on it.
And the other pod may be running towards us also. And we dropped him. Now the other pod we know is back there. Are they going to run towards us from that noise? Apparently not. Apparently they had their earplugs in and they didn't know. With an explosion this close to them, they didn't know. Problem is now there is absolutely no way to sneak up on them. So what we're going to have to do probably take a turn to reload. This is an untimed mission. And look at it. We have a corpse. We got a corpse! It's only one. And that means with, what, it looked like 3 sectoids out there? That's the only trooper corpse we're getting on this mission. How disappointing. I'm still pissed that I did not see the explosive canister over here. You know, the fuel tank, whatever the heck it was. I'm still upset that we didn't see it. So we're going to bring our mech forward. It should be safe and not see anybody. And we're going to do a little round of reload with folks and overwatch with others in case they do. We will definitely steady up here to be ready for them. And Luke, yeah, reload.
Following orders.
And I think I'll get you here. I think it'll give you better lines upcoming.
Sir.
And I think moving here shouldn't be a problem.
Orders received. Hold the position.
And wherever we need to, we'll just get our reloads done. That's another shotgun here in Overwatch. And then we'll start working our way forward while we're all in good shape with good levels of ammo and make it work that way.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Because by golly, we know where they are.
Scanning.
And here they come. Okay, so they are yellow alerted and they are raising the dead, is what they're doing. Smart team over there. So they're going to make us want to go over there and throw a flashbang. Except I don't know that any of us are going to be close enough to be able to run up. Well, we can get the full cover. And the question is, how far can we throw a flashbang? And if I'm only that much farther, it's not a guarantee that I can throw that flashbang and make it happen. So looks like we're going to kill this guy again before we move forward. That's what it's looking like. Max, can you kill him in such a way that we don't mutilate that corpse? Well, you might not even kill him this shot. Then again, you are Max, the Grapevine. And Death from Above allows us, I think we'll steady. And since they kind of are yellow alerted, let's see if they actually move their behinds this time and come for us.
Right.
Okay. Come get some. Come get some.
Otherwise, we will start advancing next time, because we'll have a steadied sniper on our side to help us out. So we know we can come right here and see them. So I'm saying, let's come right here and let them see us. I don't know, we're too far away to set up an Overwatch and try to work a trap like that. So let's just get them to observe us first.
Be a pleasure.
Oh, and since when has their vision been reduced where they can't see us from this point now? Ah, that's just crazy. So we'll start inching folks forward. Well, there's no point taking cover because you don't get cover. Let's just start inching forward and seeing where we can get before they activate.
On the move. On my way.
Orders understood.
Kind of a slow play, but it's a I want to stay alive play, right?
All right.
And we'll just kind of overwatch. And next time, if we need to, we can get up to this half cover, some full cover, depending on the person, and gain their attention that way. Probably moving forward with the mech, I'm guessing. And here, what I think we'll do is we'll just reload and steady.
We're going to go. Hold the position. Soon be done.
I got your back.
Okay, now they're on the move. But they're yellow alerted and we're kind of standing out in the open. Maybe that wasn't smart, knowing that they're already on yellow alert. Oh, so there's only one? Or is one transformed out of sight?
On the margins.
Let's kill it.
We got a few graze hits. Now are they going to do something to us? Oh, we took one down. So it's now 2 sectoids, and it was only one. Now I still think that's a Faceless. There's usually not a Citizens. Yeah, I think he's just out of sight, and he converted out of sight. So we got to be careful because we got to find somebody, or maybe the mech, or maybe I can take out the guy on Overwatch with Max. Could that be the play? And then we'll be better positioned to move around with everybody else. So Max, let's see if you can shoot this guy. You're going to have one hell of a hefty hit, but we also have precision shot. If we can get over to the proper target. We're going to give precision shot a go to get our crit chance up to 53% and see if we can take him out. Now, part of me says, yeah, we should be leaving that extra hit for a much heftier target, but doggone it. You know, all I do need to do is hit him. Now we're going for the precision shot. And that was precisely in the head, the way it looked. That was crazy. That was crazy. So we'll hang on in case any of the other shots prove difficult. We have the Faceless coming at us. The good news is we'll be able to take some improved cover positions. In fact, maybe we fall back in Overwatch against them coming towards us. We got the flashbangs in our back pockets, enough of them, that if he tries doing funny business, we should be able to reach him. So if I where I can, without getting too close to the Faceless, like I think I'll move to this cactus with you, Sienna.
Heading out.
And we will probably back off with you, because I don't want to move any closer to the Faceless. So we'll get you some cover here on Overwatch.
Confirmed.
And we'll get you some cover on Overwatch. Of course, you only have a shotgun.
Okay.
And I'll get you out of a flankable cover.
Orders received.
And if we could reach the Faceless, since we just can't reach the Faceless yet, so hopefully that's going to mean he can't reach us. And then as far as a mech, well, he's built to take a hit or two. And somewhere over here is you-know-who. But let's see what our shot is here. 75%? I say we go for it. And I think we hit this time. I think I saw some splashes of the goop coming off this guy. So yeah, that was good. That was good. So I think we steady again. I don't think they're close enough. I hope they're not close enough. And we've lost sight on this other sectoid, but oh well.
Watch your step, boyo. Orders understood.
Okay. Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Nice hit. Oh. There's the sectoid. We can see the sectoid now. And we took it down. Is that other guy going to transform into a Faceless yet? Or is he not a Faceless? I guess what it's going to do is he's going to take us to move closer to him. And we're going to have to figure out some freaking loot I can't get to. Well, you know, if I'm going to advance with somebody to find out what we're dealing with, it's going to be my mech. And if he gets overwatched, he gets overwatched. I have a feeling... he's going to shoot at us, but let's move forward. Oh, there he is. There he is. I was thinking he was more over here. I was thinking he was more over here. And this guy has not transformed yet. It's only 45, so maybe what we do is gain his attention. Whoops. Like this. That would get my attention. And then we see if we can finish off this attention like this. I see why you hesitated. We did turn him into a Faceless, just like we thought he would. Oh, good. Max did not let that distract him. It looked like it might have at first. Mm-hmm. I saw it. And we are going to steady our weapon again. And everybody else is going on Overwatch because he can't reach us this turn. Or if he does, it's going to be through a wall of Overwatch.
Sir, watch your step, boy.
Okay.
I probably should have moved the one guy on the rock, but oh well. I got going too fast with the Overwatch. I don't know if that was a hit, but it looked close. No, it was a miss. Now that was a hit. That was a hit. That was a miss. I think I'm calling it pretty close. And do we get a swipe? Well, we lost some loot there. And my question is, we're going to be able to kill the guy. So can we send our mech over here? I don't want to count on the end of the game giving us an automatic pickup. And I won't need this guy anyway to kill the thing. Oh, can he not pick up freaking loot? Oh, it was a double move, wasn't it? Oh, we don't have anybody close enough anyway. Max, you're going to get the kill just to try and give you some experience. And we'll find out in a little bit if we got that loot.
Keep in school. Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission
So,
accomplished.
it was perfect, but we lost out on 2 corpses, all because Commander ZigZag did not notice the explosive fuel tank that must have been near the officer and his trooper pal. So, doggone it. Let's get in here. We need a photo on this one. And Max, the rule, I guess you've been hanging out with the Haven too long, Max. We do not shoot during pictures. I guess maybe just so we can see the Haven personnel. How often do the Haven personnel get noticed? We will do this. There we go. And get centered in here. We got everybody in sight. Good job. That was a nice little team we had. We had a laser weapon out there. We had some nice perks on that one shotgunner. And XCom neutering services. Keep your aliens spayed. I love that one. Let's take it before I forget. All right, we shall continue.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear.
All right.
Their victory today is a minor footnote in history.
A minor footnote.
On the path of salvation the elders have set.
So, Max Grapevine, just as we were trying to feed you the kills so you could gain some experience, cross your fingers, pretty good. And we got 80% shot. We mostly missed on Overwatches, which aren't as good a percentage of shots. Good job, team. I think I can summon some more laughter for this one. Good job.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
All right, and just like we were hoping, Max, you got a promotion. All right, we got a staff sergeant rank, and this is where we give you low profile. So when you're on those roof positions with proper sight lines, like we were unable to get for you, you now have low profile. That's what I've decided to pick up over long watch for you. I know some people would prefer that, but I don't overwatch a lot with my snipers. It's usually steady and shoot for the kill. So I I think given the way I use my snipers, I prefer low profile. All right, and we have 24 AP. And average intelligence, looking at 49 overall, so I'd be able to do this and not these. So is rapid fire? Yeah, I kind of like that. Now Shadow Strike, that's intriguing for openers to really be able to take out 50% bonus crit hit chance. That's pretty amazing to be, well, you know, the thing is, we already have pretty good shots without this. The part of it I do like, though, is the extra crit chance we get, but we get pretty good crit chance anyway, so I'm not going to spend on it yet. Let me know if you think differently. And once per turn, gain an additional move after taking a standard shot at a flanked or exposed target. I think I'm going to hold off for rapid fire, at least for now. All right, so we did pick up one piece of loot. The one that was down on the ground. We lost one. We also lost a couple corpses, but this is a Stun Lancer corpse at least. It's not a regular corpse, so I won't be making any more ultra ablative, but a Stun Lancer corpse can come in handy, so that was actually a nice pickup also. And we have the autopsy on the Stun Lancer.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Bradford, we have a jailbreak coming up, so I think we'll survive. And the question will be, with this mission we have coming up, what I'm probably going to do is just stop it right here. We have a mission coming up that's going to be a long one next time, the headquarters, and we're just percentage points away from being able to start that, so I'll just stop it here. We'll get out there next time and get that big, important headquarter assault going. It looks like the force level had picked up perhaps a tick, at least, over in New Australia when I peeked at it as we were flying to this event that we just completed. So we're going to have to, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how many enemies are going to be faced on this headquarter assault. They're never easy as is. We just got to remember, take our time. Don't get flanked and out of position, and hopefully pick them off properly one pod at a time. Obviously, that's ideal. Not always easy to carry out, but that's what we're going for. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you for our big time next mission. Thanks so much.